Hi, Tax Wars, Don and Nicole. This is going to be part three of calling the IRS. Stay with us and hit the like button.
Yes.
So, what we want to do is kind of just go through if you are a tax professional and your client has contacted you or a taxpayer has contacted you and said, I just found out I went to my bank, my credit union, or I went to my job in the payroll department. They came up to me and they said, handed me this says, we have to withhold, or we have to freeze your account, or we have to hold this amount for your next paycheck. Um, but you usually have 21 days to contact whatever taxing authority has sent that to your employer or to your bank or credit union to get that lifted. That's also one thing that a lot of times the people you have the most difficult time trying to get the garnishment lifted or the levy lifted is your employer and your credit union because they don't understand what's going on. They just think, oh, no, they told us that we you know, had to hold this money, and that's not always the case, which is why you should contact a tax professional or specifically a tax resolution professional, someone who understands that, because we know exactly what to say, what to do, and how to get this taken care of. So we're gonna do a little we're gonna do a little bit of role playing here, right? Do you want to do that, Nicole?
Yeah.
Okay. You had mentioned something earlier about uh, or we had mentioned something earlier about going to kind of see an idea of what it's like. And which state do you want to which state do you want to be in?
Let's do California.
California. Okay, so she wants to be in a state of ecstasy. Okay. All right, California. Okay, so which do you want to be who do you want to be? The state representative or the taxpayer and tax professional? So many choices for Nicole. I can't decide. Someone just decide for me.
Both good.
They're both good.
Yeah, I'll be the tax representative.
You'll be
Yeah, again,
the tax representative.
same
So
like
you're
last
going to be
time.
the state. You want to be the tax professional
Yes.
with your client.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Tax
And
practitioner.
there are okay. So she chose franchise tax board. Now I tell you, we are actually in the state of California today, and these people they're really nice people because we don't want to say anything bad about them. But it can be very challenging. There are some tricks to getting into the state of California. We're not going to cover those right now. But if you call for example, if you call the state of California practitioners hotline, you get a person who they don't know anything, they don't have access to anything, they can't. Oh, you go. Well, I called the practitioner hotline. This is after waiting 2 3 hours, right? They know nothing. They go, oh, you have to call. You have to call the collections department. Okay, how do I do that? And you'll go over to the collections department, and I said you have to go through these prompts. It's one prompt sends you to another prompt that sends you to another prompt that sends you to another prompt, and you hit the wrong button. You're back at the first prompt,
Or they just hang up on
and
you.
then they just go, "Thank you for calling the
Yeah.
Franchise Tax Board, State of California." And they've got some wonderful, pleasant music for you to listen to for hours, and then you just hit a prompt after prompt, and then you finally get to the right one, and then in order for you to get someone online, you have to put in all this information on the phone, and then you finally get to someone who can actually help you. Okay, so we're just gonna role play this here. All right, so you are calling in, so you want to ring a linga.
Ring, 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 ring.
Hello, this is Bob Avila with the State of California Franchise Tax Board Collections Department. How can I help you today?
Hi, yes, I'm calling on behalf of a client. The reason I'm calling is because they have a current wage garnishment, and we wanted to see what we needed to do to get that lifted.
Okay, and what is your client's Social Security number or EIN number?
1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. 7.
Okay. And the name of the business or the name of the individual?
Sarah Murphy.
Okay. And the address?
1222 Mount Vernon Avenue,
And,
Huntington Beach, California, 90321.
and the date of birth?
1/12/2000.
Okay, very good. Now you say that it is the Franchise Tax Board has issued a wage garnishment
Yes,
or levy?
wage garnishment.
Wage garnishment. Okay. And do you have the notice in front of you now?
Yes,
Okay. What is the company or corporation?
Walmart.
Okay. She's an employee at Walmart?
Yes,
Okay. All right. Now let me just take a look here. So I'm showing there was a wage garnishment levy activated back on the 24th of last month. Uh, that was because your client had an underreporting. We had sent her out several notices for tax period 2019, and we received nothing back from her. So we did issue the levy. The total levy amount is for $27,617. Uh, does your client want to pay that, or so we can get the levy released, or what's going on here?
okay, so those tax returns were never filed by the taxpayer?
Yes, they were filed, but we had underreported income, so we
Okay,
would have made an adjustment here.
okay,
So if you want to get levy release, you can either one pay in full, okay, or your client can go into, if agreed upon and all her other returns are filed, we can go into a 24-month installment agreement. Um, if and I can go ahead and issue a levy release on that today.
I don't know that California will do that though.
I am a supervisor. All my relatives work here up here in Sacramento with me.
Okay,
I
then we'll
can't
do
do
the
it.
installment agreement.
You want to do the installment agreement?
Yes,
Okay. All right. So I will go ahead and send a fax over the release. You have the fax number for the Walmart?
yes.
What is that fax number?
714-825-3745.
Okay. Now I need to have the installment agreement also signed, completed, and over to me. Or can you fax that over with your client signature on?
Yes.
Okay, I've got that. All right. So just so your client understands, uh, she will be entering. She's entered into an installment agreement. First payment is due on the 2nd of next month. We will be directly debiting the account uh, via the Visa card information that's on here. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, very good. All right. I'm sending over the fax for levy release to Walmart Corporation, and um, you might want to follow up on that to make sure that they process that as quickly as possible for your client. Okay. Do
Okay.
you have any other questions?
Nope, that's it.
All right. And thank you for taxing with the Franchise Tax Board.
Yes, thank you.
You have a wonderful summer. Call us anytime you need it. All right. So that's basically we kind of skipped over a few things, but that's basically how that would go. Reason why Nicole jumped in and said, what did you say, Nicole?
That
You
they
said
won't, they
they're not
won't
going to
do
do
that.
that.
They'll
Okay.
want financial.
I'm so sorry. I was doing too much blow last time. uh, they would want financials, yes, but just for sake of moving forward, we didn't want to go through a financial thing. And there are some states that they don't care about the
No, there's some
financials.
states that won't, but yeah, California definitely will want financial to see that you're in a financial hardship.
Right.
Their point of view is that they've been sending you notices and giving you opportunities to set up payment plans. And since now they're getting money in, they're not going to do anything to stop getting that money in.
Right, because when states levy you, most of the time the states take far less than the IRS. They're going to be taking what would be 25%. Most states can only take
Yes.
25%. Yeah, that's what they will take, 25% of your paycheck. Now, of your bank account, they'll take it all.
Yeah.
You got $100,000 in there. Well, if that's what they believe you owe, they'll take it all. And because of the way that the banking systems are set up and the states are set up, sometimes you might owe very little money, have a lot of money in your bank account, but they'll hit your account and you first of all, it appears as though they've frozen the entire account. And that could get really scary. And then sometimes they do send the depending on your bank, they do send them all the money
Yes.
and they and the state just keeps it. And it's like if you're not all filed, if everything's not correct, you're never getting that money back for a long time, a long, long time. So that's why it's very important to uh, to stay on top of what's going on with your state income tax. I'll tell you, there's nothing more troublesome than that annoying little state sales income tax. And if you're not on that, sometimes it can escalate into a major problem for you, and then you'll end up paying tax professionals like me and Nicole
Hmm.
more money than you want to solve that problem. Okay, and there are very few tax professionals that have the skills to do this or know how to because it's not something that they're used to doing. Okay, all right, we may come back later on in future episodes to talk more about the practitioner calls. What you want to do is if you have questions, go ahead, put it into the comments below. Because one of the most important things is we're going to the comments, we are answering those questions, and you can even give us a call and contact us. You can always contact Nicole at, you can always contact
Nine
Nicole at,
949-356-6017.
and her website is,
dtaxsolutions.com.
and you can always contact us at irstaxattorneynetwork.com. And some of the other links that Paul is putting in the link section down below, all of those websites, you'll be able to reach us anywhere in the country. In addition to that, we'd like to ask you to hit the like button
Subscribe
and
and
also
share.
and share, right? And share. Sharing is caring.
Yes.
All right. When we come back on our next episode, we're going to be talking about something that we've noticed there's been an uptick in, and that is divorce and tax resolution. So that's going to be very exciting. So if you're looking to get divorced, I know I am, or if you're just thinking about it, or if you're looking to get married, okay, the tax issues that evolve out of relationships with children, spouses, and how to solve some of those problems or be anticipatory of some of those problems that are going to come out of that as you go through dealing with your taxes. Until then, once again, hit the like button, and we look forward to bringing you more information.